For Textron Lycoming engines, we recommend using lubricating oils which conform to SAE J1966 and the former MIL L6082 straight mineral oil spec, or SAE J1899 and the former MIL L22851 ashless dispersant oil spec. The latest revision of Service Instruction 1014 states any brand name lubricating oil in accordance with these specifications is acceptable for use, and the proof of such conformity is the responsibility of the lubricating oil manufacturer. The ambient ground temperatures listed in this chart are meant only as a guide. Your personal judgment should be used when selecting the seasonal grade of oil to put into your engine. For example, if your aircraft is flown from or into a dramatically warmer or colder climate, only your personal judgment can determine what grade of oil to use, or when inlet temperatures approach the maximum allowable during operation, it's always a good idea to consider using a higher viscosity oil. Remember, most normally aspirated engines must be broken in on mineral oil during the first 50 hours of operation or until oil consumption has stabilized. All turbocharged engines must be broken in and operated with ashless dispersant oil only. See the manufacturer's publications for exceptions, for example, the 0320H and 0360E series. Laboratory tests indicate that in the first moment when an engine is started, there is insufficient residual oil between the rubbing parts, which can affect the service life of these components. Textron Lycoming has evaluated an agent which, when added to the normal oil supply, deters scuffing under these conditions. The additive is LW16702 and is recommended as being essential for good engine operation. It can also be used in all types of aircraft engines except for installations that utilize a friction-type clutch with a common transmission engine oil system. See the latest revision of Service Instruction 1409 for additional information. This additive is also contained in Aeroshell Oil W15W50 and Aeroshell Oil W100 Plus, which meet the provisions of this service instruction. Review the special stipulations concerning the use of LW16702 for your particular engine series. LW16702 or an oil containing this additive is required for some engine models and recommended for others. You can find this information in the latest revisions of Service Bulletins 446 or 471. Service Bulletin 480 details Textron Lycoming's recommendations for oil change intervals. We recommend a total of 4 months maximum between changes for both full flow filtration and pressure screen systems, or 25-hour interval oil change and screen cleaning for all engines employing a pressure screen system, or a 50-hour interval oil change and filter replacement for all engines using full flow filtration system unless otherwise noted as an exception in the latest revision of Service Bulletin 480. If all of these numbers seem confusing, all the more reason to pay close attention to your service bulletins.